Hi, everyone. This is Jenny Human. I want to give you a quick update about what is going on with our ministry. There is a lot. So, as you know, last August, we had a big ministry event, and then also again in October. At the August event, we had to limit the number of students because of COVID restrictions that are now lifted as far as facility usage. But we had a big, long line of children and youth who wanted to come, and they just were not able to come because we didn't have enough beds for them. So last fall, we got together with our ministry team and said, you know, what happened when there was a miraculous catch of fish? They didn't throw them back. They called for another boat. So we decided to go ahead and commit to a facility in Northern Europe, which is just outside of Brussels, Belgium, and one in Southern Europe, which is in the mountains of Northern Italy. And that way we could effectively involve nearly every military base in Europe for our summer camps that will be in June. However, as you can guess, that was before anyone could have ever imagined that war would break out in Eastern Europe. So the fallout from that for us has been fuel prices skyrocketing. Our expenses for transportation alone are more than 30% than we had budgeted for. In addition to that, we have more demand for transportation, which is our chartered buses, than we've ever had. And here's the reason why. About 25 to 30% of military families in the past have either driven their kids to the youth camp or children's camps, or they have volunteered and just stayed the whole time. That way, when the bus gets full, they still have a way to get there. The problem is right now, military leave is not being approved. And that's because of the conflict in Eastern Europe. Either there are folks deployed in support of Ukraine and Poland, and definitely helping with the humanitarian crisis. There's other people that are on call to be deployed. So the commanders are not giving leave time to the people who would volunteer normally at our camps. So that means almost 100% of all of our students need bus transportation, but the buses are full. So we're looking to add more buses, and it seems kind of crazy. And as our team sat back and went, wait, what? We didn't even have the second bus paid for. We are still looking for sponsors to help pay for that. So adding, 2 to 4 more buses, what would that mean? That would mean that every single bed is full, that every single student that we can possibly minister to is there. And as we started thinking about it and praying about it, the story in Mark chapter 6, beginning in verse 30, came to our minds, and that's the feeding of the 5,000. The disciples were what we would call sensible. They were saying, Lord, these people are hungry, send them away. There's a lot of practical and sensible people telling us to just commit to the ministry that we already have funded. However, I don't read in that passage where the Lord said, you're right, let's just send them away. I can't imagine Jesus Christ telling us to back down when there's opportunity and need more than ever before. So we're going to go forward right now. This budget to do all 6 buses is around $37,100. And that includes the rental vans to get our equipment from site to site. And that involves Germany, Belgium, and Italy, and over 20 military bases in 5 countries. So the scope is enormous. But we just wanted to let you know the faith that we're walking by right now, because of what's going on in Europe, has turned everything on its head with how we usually do ministry. As you know, our students that we work with have very stringent lockdown for 2 years, and now they're facing a family member being deployed or unable to do some of the things that they would normally get to do as a family. So it's really critical that we find a way to do this. And we're asking for you to pray for us because there's loaves and fishes out there that Jesus wants to bless and break. We're just asking him to show us where they are. So thank you all for your prayers, for your continued support. We are so appreciative. And I had to cut the video because I got a little emotional, but on behalf of the countless military families who are impacted by your giving, we say thank you.